Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are continuing to build our magic treasure house. Now if you were with me last time, you remember we had to re-glue and weigh this down, and it does seem very sturdy now. I just think I didn't use enough glue last time, which is funny because I always overglue, and I definitely underglued this piece. So we're sturdy now, it's not coming up. I mean, I'm picking up the whole base and it's solid. Because I tell you what, if it hadn't have been, I don't know if I was going to finish. So we're just going to jump in and we are going to be doing some very detailed work. We've got to work on these wires, and I'm not looking forward to it. So I'm going to flip this around so that I can at least see what I'm doing back here. Because we're supposed to put this light here on the back here, just like that. No, like that. Like some way, I don't remember. Which way do we do this? Can you tell how enthused I am? Okay, like this. So they wanted us to bend it at a 90 degree. And then the plastic, which is good because we can glue that plastic without having to use the resin. But I do believe that we need to make sure the light is below the point there, I think. So let's go ahead and try to glue this thing on. So because, oh, our little plastic piece just fell off. What, is this the start? Oh no, please don't be the start. Okay. So I'm gonna put a dollop of glue on the wires in between, underneath. Let me get my glue started. Oh, always with the glue, huh? To try to keep this piece of plastic up. Now this is my Aleene's original tacky glue. So I'm going to put it on the back of that plastic. And then I have the crazy super glue with the brush applicator, because I'm a mess with super glue without a brush applicator. And this is just in a different bottle with a precision tip. So I have found that the combinations of the two glue make it really tacky really fast. But don't stick, I think I'm almost out of super glue. Don't stick your brush onto the white glue, the Aleene's. It will make it it will harden your brush up. It will get it so tacky that it will harden and then it's unusable. And I know from experience, I've done it once. So I'm having to be careful because this piece of wood is like very fragile. Very, very fragile. Okay, now what it wants us to do. This is the part I'm not looking forward to. Is taking, okay, I have too many wires over here. It's taking this wire that comes from our light that we put over here, and they want us to bring it forward onto the back of this wood and then trace across, up, down, across, and then over, and then out here. No, just back here, because then it's going to go down the corner. And they want us to bring this back, or no, trace this one that we just installed, trace it down, and then to the corner, and then this one will be to the corner. And we can't use the super glue because you don't want to use super glue on the wire, because the way that it, now from what I understand, I mean, I'm no scientist, so if I'm wrong, sorry. It's just the way, what I've understood, the way I've learned, is that the super glue kind of melts whatever it comes in contact with and then blends them together, the two pieces. So we don't want it to really melt this wire, because then it can get in contact with the metal inside, which is what the wire's protecting, right? Makes sense. Okay. So what I use instead, I mean, you can use the Aleene's tacky glue. It will work. You either have to clamp it and wait, or hold it and wait. And yeah, I've done that. It's not fun. So I use UV resin. Then I have a little UV light. I have a much nicer UV light, but it died on me. It doesn't work anymore. It came with this and it worked for about 2 weeks. So it tells you how cheap. This is the cheapest Amazon had. This came with Bondic, Bondic is in a pen form, which is really nice to use. Like, you would literally just take the Bondic and squeeze it right on there in the precise point, but the Bondic seeps out when you're not using it, and it makes a mess. And I did not like it, so kept the light, moved on to UV resin. So what I'm going to do, instead of trying to squeeze this is a big opening, and I make a mess. So I have on my desk, I have a silicone mat, which resin will not set until it's UV'd, and even if it gets UV'd, it will just scrape right off the mat. Also on the cutting board, I found, if you don't have a silicone mat, but you have the cutting board, same thing, just slap it on there. But that's kind of close to my workstation, so I put it a little further away, just on the edge of my desk. Big old dollop right there. And then I use a toothpick. So now we're going to put this straight forward. I just use a toothpick to put it where I want it. I think I need to go and put these sideways. If I put these straight forward, it's not gonna bend enough. Bit more resin on there, so I kind of wiped it all off. And hit it with the UV light. Like I said, you can still do this if you don't have resin. It's just gonna maybe take you a little bit longer to make sure everything's dry, since you can maneuver the wires without pulling them out. But that's okay, just take your time. And here's the reason I was not looking for this. We're gonna have to do a bit of Bondic at each movement change. So I'm making sure the Bondic's on each wire, right? So that it holds the wires together. And then it's on a bit of the wood. So even if just one wire is holding onto the wood, the other wire is holding onto the wire that's on the wood, if that makes sense. Because this wood is very thin. I mean, yeah, technically both wires will sit behind it. It's just super tight. And as you can see on this one here, I did not get it wire to wire. So that second wire is drooping, and that's what I didn't want. Now Bondic is UV resin, which is Bondic. I just, not the name brand. It's typically best if one of the two things you're putting together is clear, so that the UV light can go through it. But I have found it does work its way around the wires pretty well. All right, now here's my issue. If I go up here, I'm going to have to go under the light. So if I go over the light, I'm over the top of that pitch. And I'm very sorry, there's not a better way for me to show you guys this. I cannot tilt this and work on it. I have to be able to see what I'm doing, so I can't do it backwards for you. So you had a bit, it is what it is. I have to do it just like this. So unfortunately, you kind of just get the top view of where I'm working at and not really the view of what I'm doing. And I'm sorry for that. Now I'm going to put some more on the other side, but I'm also going to, no, not pull this one yet. I'm going to be very gentle because this, oh, you just came undone. And this is why it's difficult when something's not see-through, because you never know if it's completely connected. Cured, I guess you would say. Maybe I don't think I got it on enough on the wood the first time. Okay, so to rectify that, I'm going to dollop on the wood first. And then I'm going to put this on top of the dollop. And then I'm going to put more together. Do, 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 do. I know this is like 10 to 15 seconds, but you know, we've already had 2 pieces come off. I'm going to give it a benefit of the doubt, give it another few seconds. Hit it from the back side, or the other side, I should say, just in case there's any uncured that got through. Okay, so now we need to take this wire, these 2 wires that are going from the one on top, and add them in. So yay. We now have 4 wires that are going to go down this slope to this point here. It's only going to get funner from here on out, folks, because we have to thread these down the corner, which is fine going from the top floor to the bottom floor. But once we hit that bottom floor in the corner of the stairs, remember how if you watched me put in the last few lights at the bottom section, you remember how tight it was to get those last 2 wires through that hole in the corner of the stairs, we have to put 6 more through that same hole. And I'll tell you, I'm a little worried about it. Okay, I'm a lot worried about it. I'm just trying to get these 4 all lined up together. I don't know if I'm even hitting wood yet, but I need to get the 4 wires to stay put at least together and not snap this piece of wood, because remember, I already broke it. I cracked it here when I was getting it out of the holding part where I cut it out from. Yeah, I got them together. I didn't get it on the wood. Okay. That's okay. For starters, we'll get you there. And a neat little side note, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but if you ever have trouble distinguishing, because the wires that come off of these, one is gray and one is white, and that one goes to the black and one goes to the red battery pack cables. If you ever have trouble distinguishing, which there have been some I have had trouble, the white will glow in the UV and the gray does not. Easy way to, if you've got a whole bunch of them and you kind of dim lighting, it's really an easy way, because that white really shines up. Easy way to find them. All right, can I just hit you without breaking anything? Hit you up underneath here just for a second. All right, now we have to remeasure 8.5 from here to the tip. It's probably going to be close to where it is because it's not easily threaded through, but I want to make sure. Must have got pulled a little bit. Okay. That's tiny bit more than 8.5, but we're just gonna. All right, now we're gonna take all 6 wires. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit of resin on the top of these wires that I just measured, so that it won't hopefully get pulled. When I'm running them, it won't pull out of that little hole there that they're thread through on this piece of wood. I have resin drops from my toothpick all over my desk, probably meaning on my sweater. Oh no, maybe I should take my sweater off. My sweatshirt today says maybe swearing will help. I figured it was pretty appropriate for what I was going to be working with this morning. All right, now we're supposed to just run all of them back to the corner and down. So the first part here is not going to be too bad. I do have to turn this some. Okay, hold on. Let me get a swig of coffee. I've got my coffee with wedding cake creamer in it this morning, and it's very, very delicious. I believe, I'm trying to remember if the wedding cake is it International Delights or Coffee Mate. I think it's International Delights, but I'm not 100%. I used to always choose which one flavors I wanted based on which one was cheaper. And I just found out at my Walmart, my local Walmart, there's only a penny difference in price between the Coffee Mate and the International Delight. So I pick whichever one I want now. All right, so we're going to put all 6 wires. I don't know if I can do them all at the same time. Should I even try? Let's see. Am I a glutton for punishment? Obviously. Only if I can get you all lined up, though. I dropped 2 of you. Where are you at? I would like maybe tape these together so I could run them, but they're different lengths. And going down the bottom part of the staircase, I'm worried I'm gonna have to do them individually. Oh, I lost one already. Yeah, that didn't work. They all went in at their own pace anyways. Okay, let me open this thing up. Now, unfortunately, you won't be able to see. I know there's a whole lot you guys can't see. I'm so sorry, but I've got a tip so I can see inside, but without breaking this off or letting it swing shut on me. So I know I'm pulling them too tight. I know that. But I've got to get them all down here first. All right, now, oh, don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Now I can take them and get them all into this corner and stick them to the wall. No, it's not what I wanted you guys to do. I've pulled it up too much now. Great. Okay. So initially they wanted me to take it straight back here and stick it to the wall and then over to the corner. So I'm wondering if we should do that. Yeah, okay, well, we'll try, I guess. Again, I need to make sure that the wires stick together. Now let's try to stick them to the wall. I don't know, we'll see. Well, I think we got 3 of them, and not 3 of them. I ran out of resin in my little pool though, so I need to get some more. Let's try to stick those bottom 3 wires together, please. Yeah, just because I did not, yeah, it came right off the wall. I did not have very much resin on that toothpick the first time around because I was scraping what I had up off my mat. So let's try that. See if we got a bit more. Okay, I think we got that section done. Yeah, let me just get you not tacky here. When it's a little tacky, it means it's not quite cured all the way. So I rush this little bit of front stuff. All right, now I'm gonna do the same thing straight across in the corner without pulling it off the wall, right? Right. And without breaking this piece of wood in front of me, right? Right. I don't want you to keep coming up. Again, sticking all those wires together, or trying to. See how many we can get in one shot. I think we got them all. Now we just gotta stick it to the wall. Okay, okay, okay. We got this. Oh, my arms are tired from holding them up to the second level. Rest my elbows. I think we got it. Let me just make sure it's all cured good here underneath. I think we're good. Let me get a wipey. Wipe up some of these little dots of resin so I don't stick my sweatshirt sleeve in it. or my handy dandy ruler. Don't stick that in the resin either. Okay. Oh, I just wiped off the puddle. Oh, it's okay. Well, if we need more, we don't need more right now. As long as we don't break nothing off, we'll be okay. So let's toss the toothpick. Okay. So now here's going to be the funnest part. We've got to take these 6 wires and stick them in that back corner that is already shoved full of wires. Okay, so I can't tilt it like this to let you guys see. I've got to be able to see what I'm doing. So I kind of need, what can I prop it up with? No, you just want to slide. Oh, can I lean it on the back? Okay, well, at least I can one-hand this. Where'd my tweezers? Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure that I have room. I have to make sure this door is open. Yeah, I can't lean it that far back. And make sure that this door is open so that I can grab. So I'm going to just grab one wire at a time. I'm going to grab the end. Whoop! Need my flashlight because I can't see back in there. And then just try to shove it down in there. Okay, I think it's I can kind of see right from the very edge of this window frame here. So maybe I can do it this way. Because I can see the hole and I can see where it's coming out at. And then I can grab, okay, we're on. Except I've got all my wires stuck in here. What are you stuck on? Oh, you're like up on the shelves. What are you doing? Let's just pull them all out, shall we? Pull them out this window here, very gently. Okay, so now I can just, stick myself with my sharp tweezers. No, don't do that. And now I can hold these up so that there's a space that I can see, okay? And then stick it down the hole. And try to grab it from underneath. I think nope, I thought I had a piece of it. There we go. Hold on, I've got resin, uncured resin on my finger and it keeps getting sticky. I know that's poked through, but where is it? Okay. Oh, it's going into, I thought it would naturally come out. It was going in. Okay, so there's two. Two down, four to go, right? But if I can grab it, there. Okay, there's three. We're halfway done. Four. Oh, now I got the hang of it. Oh, come on, you're right there. It's going in again. There it is, 5. And our last one here. 6. Okay. Oh, all of those, all of these are coming up that one hole. And some of them are like short right there, like very, very short. They did give us a little bit of extension, but I hate putting on extensions. Now I'm just going to try to clamp at least the ones coming out of here so that they don't get wily and go run back up. Okay. Whew. I think there's resin on some of those wires that I ran. Oh, we lost one of the wires on the corner. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Pull it back up to its spot. Clamp those again. Another toothpick. I'm actually just going to try to dollop a little bit of drop of resin onto my toothpick instead of having to put it on my desk again. Come on, bubbles, quick. Oh, I don't want that much. And that's rough wood. All right, where'd my light go? I just want you to stick either to the wall or to the other wires. I don't care which. I think we're good. Let me just give it a second to hit there. And we gotta turn the page. Last page except for the actual wiring is on the back, but I know how to do that. So we literally have 16 more boxes to go. And I think that should be good. All right. Coffee, coffee, coffee. So it says bend 1-3. Wrap up lamp line and stick it. What is 1-3? Oh. 1, 3 should be, yep, there's 2 of them here. I cannot just crack these out. I've got to cut these ones out. So, whoop, 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 whoop. Don't everything fall, please. Oh, this is just one, okay. Those center ones are where we're gonna bend. So what we're gonna do is bend this. I'm gonna use my ruler just because it's pretty thick. Except my ruler was wet when I wiped it. Now it's stuck. 90 degrees. Actually, I'll go ahead and bend it all the way and then bring it back to 90, okay. So what we're going to do is open this up. And which ones? This is in the corner. So one is, yeah. So what we want to do, oh goodness, I don't know if I can, I don't need the door open, but that clamp's going to be in the way. Okay, so I want to put this right over, so say it's downstairs. I'm going to do it like that in the corner so it covers up those wires. So we're going to put the glue just on the very edges here. Don't know if I'm in frame, sorry guys. I've got a huge house leaning on me and in front of me and in my way. All right, so now, as carefully as I can, yeah. Don't. Which is very difficult. Because it's almost too tall. What in the world are you? Oh, it's not down at the bottom. There's too much wire here. This is not going to cover it up. Oh, goodness. So, no, there's just too much wire. Literally, there's probably twice as much wire as what can fit in this. So, I'm actually just going to glue it onto the front of the wire. Instead of on the edges, I'm just going to put that glue right inside. Okay, artistic license here, changing things up. If you can get it neater than me and put around, awesome, amazing. I just can't. Oh. I need you all the way on the ground though. There. And I would like it to go beside that mirror, not over the top of the mirror. Geez. Take that clamp off. So part of the problem is like the one coming from where's that one coming from? From here, yeah. It's not 100% flush with the ceiling, or one of them is not 100% flush with the ceiling, right? It kind of droops a little bit. And now this cardboard is like totally needs to be from floor to ceiling. Okay, so I got it, split it in the center. I basically got it on the wall next to the mirror. So it's going straight up and down like this with the wire over here and the mirror on this side. And then it's just laying over top of the wires because that's the best I can do. So from that, yeah, from the outside you can see the wires, but not so much from the inside. Oh, maybe you could push in a little bit more there. Yeah, that's the best it's gonna get. Kind of looks like just a post in the corner, kind of, sort of. All right, so there's that one. And then we need 1/4, which is the smaller one. And it's gonna go, where's it going? What? I don't. I don't exactly know. Oh, oh, oh. Above the door over here. So this is going to go up, up above the door here. Whoop. No, I dropped it. My instinct was to save the house, not the piece. All my tweezers. Okay, that's easier because it's twisted. So everything's just kind of where it should be. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt the sides again. But as a backup, I'm also going to put some inside. So let's yeah, it kind of lays more than the 90 degrees fold thing. I mean, it needed to be folded to go around the wires, but it worked better. Oh, except it's not sticking. Oh, I didn't put that glue anywhere near where I needed. It was a waste. Wow, really? Just stick to the wire then. I'm okay with that. All right, I think we're good there. We'll see as time goes on if it falls off. And then we need to put our window. And I think it's going to do the same thing where the frosted is on the inside as upstairs was. Wait, where does that light go? Is that light on the inside? Yeah, I think so. It is so hard to see. No, I don't. I don't see the wires coming on the inside of the frame. I think that light is on the outside of the house, but it's so hard to see because there's not an actual like picture of it. It doesn't say. It says wrap up. Okay. So it bend 1/4, which is the little piece of wood that we, or paper that we did. Wrap up lamp line and stick it, right? So it shows 1/4, stick there, and then it just shows the picture of the stained glass window there. It's just there. Like, just put it in. But don't tell us where that light goes. So it hangs halfway down. Here's the thing. Like, if it was hanging halfway down, you would see the white on the inside, and I don't see that at all. So I'm thinking but there's no notch for it to sit on the outside either. Oh, this is irritating. Trying to see up top where it's got to be on the inside, right? But where is it? And there's no other picture later of that whole section. There's no other picture. That's the last picture. Oh, so frustrating. I don't understand where it's at. This is falling out as it is. So, I'm just really not wanting to lose any of these wires back up into that house. Okay, so remember when we did this one, the picture part of it was on the outside and that frosted was on the inside. And now with the light coming through, oh yeah, we just came apart. With the light coming through, you can't even tell. It literally just looks, no, it looks a little frosted. I think I did that whole thing wrong. I'm just trying to decide if it's worth undoing or not. I don't think it is. because it is see-through enough. But because we just busted this one apart, we can fix this one, right? Yeah. Because I had it where, let me make sure there's no more film on here. Just double check myself. Never hurts to double check myself. Trying to see if anything will peel off that corner. Kind of feels like it wants to. Or not. No, I don't think so. No. Okay, so we had, first of all, how does this frame even go in? That was always the issue, is how does the frame set in? So if I know how the frame sets, I know how the paper sets. Okay, this is crazy. You guys, this has always been too tall for this frame. Always, right? This, yeah, it's too tall for the window too. I'm gonna have to, oh, I'm gonna have to cut that down to fit that frame. That's a lot to cut down. I'm gonna, like, I gotta take it from the bottom, right? I can't take off that top. Oh, wow. I do not want a flu shot. Thank you very much, Rite Aid. All right, I'm gonna trim like half of the black off of the top. Just to, oh, this is so sad. This was not my screw up. I didn't do this, you guys. Like, I didn't measure and go, okay, I want to cut here. Like, this was measured for me. Okay, now it sits inside. I know, I was off camera, sorry. But again, big house in my way. So now we have to re-glue. And have I figured out which way the frame is going? Of course not. Of course not. Because they don't tell me. I think the bulk of the frame is on the outside of the house. So we actually did have it in right the first time. Just they measured it wrong or something. So we're gonna glue it back in actually the way we had it. Or I'm totally misunderstanding this. If you guys have done this, or if you're doing it and you're going, oh my God, you're so stupid. It goes like this. Please, please let me know. Because I'm just not understanding how that could be such a big screw up. Which means logically I probably screwed it up. I do understand that. I'm not saying I'm better than the engineers of these things. Although I would really like the designers of these to put this together using this exact, like not fudging. Don't go, oh well, we'll just grab a little piece from over here, a little piece from over there. No, use the exact things and only the instructions that you gave us. Put a little bit of super glue on the corner, see if maybe that will help. I did put a bit more glue in it this time. Whoop. You know what I mean, designers? No cheating, no. Like, if you're working a collaborative, one of you make the instructions as you normally would, or one person stay out of the instructions, and then they have to come in and build it with the instructions that they normally would give you. I want to see it. I really, really do. I want to see it, because I don't think it's possible to not, at least at some point in time, be as utterly confused as I have been at different points in times. Because sometimes your instructions are amazing. I gotta say, sometimes they really are. And then sometimes they suck all to high hell. Sometimes they are horrible. Like right now, if that was just flat on both sides, or if this was centered, the piece would, I'd go, okay, it goes either or. But there's obviously a different way to put it. And where does the light go? I don't know. So, of course, the wiring that's in that corner is going to get in my way. Of course, why would I expect anything different? Oh, what did I just pop? I just popped a window. Okay, be careful. I was trying to fit it in there, but I don't think it fits inside of the frame. I mean, it should. Right? At least a little. Oh. Like, I know you're not going to set all the way in because of those wires. There's just, oh, you don't even fit up top? Wait, what? No, the whole thing's too tall. Okay. So it's just going to set around it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Without breaking everything. So why did we even make like the shadow box kind of thing? Why didn't we just do it flat? If you're not even gonna set inside the frame. I don't even know what our time's looking like. Like, I have no sense of what our time. Usually I kind of go, oh, we probably are getting close, and it will be like 45 or 50 till, you know, half minutes that we've been running. So I'm kind of close, but not a clue. We'll glue this on, and then I'll look. So I am going to give this I think I'm almost out of super glue. Quite a bit of super glue. If I can. This wood loves to suck it up. So I gotta be quick. So I'm mostly gonna go around the edges and the bottom. I know, I'm just making a mess because I'm just trying to hurry up so it'll still be a little bit sticky. Okay, here we go, and hope for the best. You're just sitting there, are you? Yeah. Okay. Butts up against, right up against there. That's the best we can do, is just, I'm up too high. Dang it, I missed this corner down here. Just shift a little bit without breaking everything. It kind of is what it is. I mean, are you all the way down? Yeah, you're down. Why do you feel so flimsy on that side? Of course, the screen popped a little bit, so we'll pop it back out. And then, what are we doing with this light? Now, this light is all wonky. Because it's, should we glue it to the center of the light, of the paper, or of the film? I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. We're going to leave it for right now. We'll come back to it if it gives us trouble, if we just see it and go, nope. Oh, wow, we're already, we've already used a chunk of our time. We've used our time. Okay, so the only last little thing for down here, in here, is just, this goes over the door. I'm just going to stick this on real quick, and then we can call it, guys, because it's been a moment, huh? Oh, this hour has flown by. I did not think we were, I mean, I said I had no clue, but I really didn't think we were close to an hour. Wow. So, this aliened up the World of Warcraft sign. And it's going to just go on that brown paper that we put up there to cover the wires. Yeah, it's just going right there. Don't push on the hinges, Missy. Jeez. I did not use super glue, so I want this to stick. I think it's gonna. All right, guys. Well, we've got it. Oh. All of that brown paper popped back out on the bottom. Stick it back in. Because I think because I was pushing from the window, it pushed on those wires a little bit. Come on, just stay. Oh, now it's collapsed and it's not even covering the wire. Wow, Missy. I dropped it. Dang it. Oh, it's on my lap. Okay, well, we're gonna, I know I put some glue on the inside, but we're just going to glue it up. I know, sorry, but Go down to the floor. Not on the window. Down to the floor. Now just, since we have our window in already, I literally just put it beside the mirror. Almost. There. Go. Beside the mirror. Not in front of it. Now fold. Now I want you to fold where you were folded before. Oh, why won't it fold now? I'm just trying to even it top to bottom. Like, give it a little here, give a little there. It moves here, I move it back there. That's all I'm doing right now. Trying to get as much of the wires covered. And stay flat, there. It is no, and I can't reach in the window anymore as I covered it up. It is nowhere near what they wanted it to be. Bend, dang it. If you would just bend like you were supposed to, it would, I think it would work. It's like the glue's gotten so tough. Oh, there. No. Oh, now it's, I got my tweezers stuck in it. What if I did this? Stay bent. Not collapsed, but bent. Let go of my tweezer. You have to go to the floor. That's what the problem is. There, yes. Off my tweezer. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Stop, Missy. Stop. Why you still... It's better than it's been at any other time. So it's split at the top, so we've got a little bit of the showing at the top. But it's actually bent, and on the inside of the frame, or window, or the mirror, top to... Okay, it's gonna stay. It's gonna stay now. So, yeah, it's what it is. It's how it's gonna be. And it's the best that I can do. So anybody can do better? Great, send me a picture. And our World of Warcraft is staying up. So yeah, I'm gonna call this, you guys. But you know, our roof here stayed on. Good. We've got all of our wires still. Not all of them clamped, but all of them hanging out, I think. Okay. Oh. Now, whatever this one's doing, if it's not the right length, I'm done. I'm telling you, I'm just going to be, nope, over it. It's at, like, it's actually at 9, so I might have a little bit extra. Whoops. I'd rather have a little extra and have to kind of smash it together than have not enough and have it not reach where it needs to reach. So that was kind of the thinking behind that. Oh, now I'm just dropping everything, throwing everything around. Not on purpose. All right, so close up my glues. Wipe them all down so that next time, oh, that one's already closed. Oh, good. At least I did something. Put the resin, make sure it's tight. UV light back where it belongs. Crazy glue and ruler where it belongs. Handy dandy ruler. Because if I don't put them back where they belong, I'll never find them next time. All right, so we're going to put some more things in next time. What are we putting in next time? Oh, we're going to fill up this side of the top row. So the desk and things like that are going to go. The bookcase that I've got everything knocked over from. All right, so we're going to load up this side. And then a window goes here. So we'll put our front on. We have a balcony and a window. We'll put our front on, and then we're going to put our roof. So we have basically four more steps. Load it in, put our front on, our roof, and then wire. So is that 4 more videos? Or probably not. I'm not saying it's 4 more. But we've got a couple more for sure, because there's some pretty big projects in those 4 steps. Wiring itself will probably be its own video, just for the fact that there's a lot of wires, and they're some very short ones I'm gonna have to work with. So, all right, guys, thank you. Thanks for hanging with me. If you hung with me this far, because I know it was nerve-wracking, because I'm just giggling now because I don't know what else to do. So I'm frustrated, but I think we got it where it needed to be. In the long run, in the end, that's what we had to do, and we did what we had to do. Does it look perfect? That window is shitty, but so no, not perfect, but we're where we needed to be. All right, so please come join me on the next time when we continue to further the adventure of our magic treasure house. Hope to see you on the next build. Bye.